I started back in real estate just before the last crash. I bought my first investment property, and then I think less than 18 months later had to short sell it. So my big triumphant failure. But you know what? We call that a seminar, right? And I didn't lose too much money, so it was all good. And you live and learn and grow on from there. So started doing wholesaling way back then. Started a marketing company called DealBot. We did lead gen, motivated seller lead gen for investors all across the country for better part of 10 years. And then got back into doing my own deals again, this time more on the creative financing side. And lease options, my favorite exit strategy in the world. Love it. And I got some that are cashing out now out of my portfolio. And man, those are sweet paydays coming in. Those good.
Let me back up just a little bit. So, because you covered a lot of stuff in a short amount of time there. So, you got into real estate, call it in 07, 08, I guess, ish. Got the first investment property and then had to short sell it because the market was crashing and everything. But then you said you got into lead generation. Is that right?
Yeah. So what I started doing wholesale deals, did a handful of those, and I realized, man, this sucks. The only part of it that I liked was doing the marketing part of it. And I thought, well, what if I could just do marketing and lead gen for other investors and let them do all the work I didn't want to do? And, play to your strengths, right? So I, went deep into the marketing world that way.
What didn't you like about wholesaling specifically?
Oh man,
talk
about wholesaler.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just really lazy. I just delegate everything now. So.
But what was it you didn't like so much about wholesaling? Because we get that so much.
Yeah.
So you're in the education field as well as we are, and I would say 90 or 80% of our 80 to 90% of our students that come to us have tried to do wholesaling before, and they felt like bashing their skulls in because it's just not as easy or as glamorous as what it may appear to be. And I've certainly done some wholesaling before, and it's just I don't even like it, to be honest with you. But what did you not like about wholesaling?
Yeah, there's kind of like two big things. First of all, on the seller side, when you're dealing with these sellers, you got to talk to a ton of sellers that aren't motivated, never going to give you a deal, start beating the price, and you finally get a deal under contract, and then you're trying out to all these cash buyers in your area, keep beating you up on price. They don't want, they're cheap. They don't want to pay, what you're asking, all that sort of thing. And, by the time you get the deal done, you're looking at that little, $3,500 check, and I'm like, man, was it really worth it? There's got to be an easier way, right?
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of people don't see that side of wholesaling. Or they don't realize, they don't see that side before they, buy this course or that course and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on direct mail and bandit signs and this and that. And I didn't start off with wholesaling. I just went straight into lease options when I got started in real estate, and I guess you did too. So I didn't find out till later when I did some wholesale deals about, wow, this is a real pain in my butt. This is not worth it. The nasty houses, the negotiating, the whole, I had to come up with how much is it going to cost to fix this house. I'm like, I got no clue. I have no idea, but I had to come up with numbers magically, and just pull them out of my butt. So I didn't like wholesaling. So having said that, so you got into lead generation. What?
It's an interesting transition.
Yeah. So talk to us a little bit about what that looked like, because there's different ways to generate leads.
And what year was that you started lead gen?
Yeah, so I started DealBot, the marketing company, in 2009. And like I said earlier, the thing that led me to that decision was realizing after doing a handful of wholesale deals, the part that I was best at and that I enjoyed the most, and if we all want to play to our strengths, was the marketing part, the lead gen. So the idea was, what if I could just do that part of the business without having to do all the other stuff that I didn't like doing, and I could just partner with other investors to generate leads for them. So it started locally and grew to national.
You didn't have PropStream or, all the fancy softwares we do now. So that was smart.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Back in the day when we started, we were, charging per lead, and we were using direct mail postcards to generate all our leads. We've since moved on from that. I tell you, we tried everything, ringless voicemail, text, Google, Facebook ads. Right now, we're getting the best bang for our buck with Facebook ads.